I'm making this state dessert for all 50 states in America. This is stop number 8 on our tour. So I'm not gonna tell you what state this is. Stick around till the end of the video to see what dessert this state goes with. Let me know in the comments what your guess is, but the dessert is Bizcochitos. Now here's my research about the history of this and why it is this state's dessert. The legislature for this state adopted the Bizcochito as the official state cookie in 1989, and this act made it the first state in the country to have a state cookie. This cookie was developed in this state over the centuries from Spanish colonists, and the roots of this pastry date back to as far as 1862 during the Battle of Puebla, where French Emperor Maximilian was overthrown by the Mexicans. This date is now famously recognized in the United States as Cinco de Mayo. Again, let me know in the comments what you think the state is for this dessert. The full recipe is linked below as well. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can join me for the rest of this 50 episode series where I make all the state desserts in America. Now let's make some Bizcochitos.
We're gonna start by mixing our dry ingredients in a bowl. So we have all-purpose flour with some ground aniseed, salt, baking powder, and orange zest. Just wanna get your whisk and whisk those until they're nicely combined. Now in a separate bowl, we're gonna cream together lard. Yes, you heard me right. That is actual lard. Stores actually do sell it. You just gotta look for it. It is by the vegetable shortening, which I believe you can use if you are really against it, but all traditional recipes for this call for lard, so I'm not skipping it. You wanna cream it with granulated sugar for about 3 minutes until it's really nice, light and fluffy, just like you would with any other fat. We're gonna add in a large egg and some vanilla and cream those for another minute. Now we're gonna add in our dry mixture and just mix this until the dough comes together. Now I will note this is a more crumbly dough because of the lard. Just collect it into a ball, refrigerate it for about 30 minutes, and then cut it into thirds to just make rolling it out easier. Roll it to about a 1/4 inch thickness and then cut your cookies. Now you're supposed to traditionally use a star-shaped cookie from what I'm understanding. I don't have one, so I'm using a 3-inch round cookie cutter. We're just gonna go classic round today. So just cut them out, and I'm simply gonna peel off the excess and just transfer this sheet onto a cookie sheet and bake them at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes until lightly golden brown around the edges. Toss them with some cinnamon sugar on top. Let them cool for about 5 to 10 minutes, and that is Bizcochitos.
So just as like an initial observation, I love how these totally maintain their shape in the oven. They don't spread at all, which I love because you can cut them in any shape and they will maintain that shape. Now these are traditionally supposed to be in a star shape according to my research. I didn't have a star cookie cutter, so oh my goodness, it's the end of the world, just kidding. And I like how you can kind of see the aniseed in there. There's orange zest, that cinnamon sugar. So I'm very interested because this is gonna be a good flavor profile. Okay, that is a very interesting cookie. And by interesting, I mean, I really like that. All of the notes of the aniseed, the vanilla, the orange, a little hint of cinnamon because of the sugar, they go really nicely together. The texture is really nice. It's like a buttery cookie, but there's no butter in it, it's the lard instead, which I will say that lard does add a unique flavor to these that separates them from other kinds of cookies like this. Okay, so let me know in the comments where you live, what state and what your state dessert you think it is or what you wanna see. But for this one, the state for this is New Mexico, which I don't really think is a shock because of the description, but whatever. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can join me for the rest of this 50 video series making all the state desserts in America. Please give this video a thumbs up. I do rely on your interactions on videos to be able to keep doing this and to grow on this platform, so I appreciate any and all support. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next stop.